Hi, well in this film I'm going to show you the best of green woodworking, and it's the competition entries from the Bodgers Ball from the chair classes. So it's the armchairs and the side chairs, and also the stools as well. And there really are some great things to see here, so let's show you. I'll start off by showing you some of the armchairs and then the side chairs and then the stools. And what happens with these entries is, well, it's the annual Bodgers Ball, and members of the Association of Pole Lathe Turners and Green Woodworkers submit their best chair that they've made into the competition. So there's a fair range of entries there, and it's great fun seeing all the sort of styles that people come out with. So we've got sort of standard Windsor chairs, we've got slab seats, we've got woven seats, we've got rush seated chairs, we've got high chairs. As you can see, you name it, it's there really. The standard is pretty high across the groups. In this year's collection, we didn't actually have so many side chairs. We had quite a lot of armchairs, but not so many side chairs. All of these chairs have been made largely by hand. Members declare where they've used a power tool, and all the turning has to be done on a reciprocating lathe, i.e. a pole lathe. So none of this is power lathe work, which keeps it a bit more interesting. The standard is pretty high. I mean, you have got quite a few professional chair makers actually turning out things here. The stool category this year had quite a good collection of stools, and again you had solid seat stools, woven stools, etc. It's always quite good fun to see the different designs that people come out with, and some of them really are quite imaginative. I mean, I particularly personally liked this stool because it was simple, well made, but actually quite a nice sort of shape and form. This was a nice rush seated with natural river rush stool. The members of Bodgers, so that's the Green Woodworkers and Pole Lathe Turners Association, actually vote. So you get a voting slip at the event, and there are probably about 400 or 500 members at this particular annual event at Wimpole Hall, and they actually vote for their favourites. So you vote first, second, third, and then the scores are all totted up and winners are announced. So for each of the groups, in armchairs there'll be a first, second, third, side chairs a first, second, third, and the same with stools, first, second, third. So it really is a democratic vote, because it's taking other green woodworkers and their families scoring on their sheets, and then the marks being totted up. So I think it's fair to say there's not really any bias. It's actually being judged by people who probably have a fair bit of knowledge about how these things are made and what's involved, which I think is actually quite nice and healthy. At the event there is an award ceremony, which is always good fun, and people come out with their items they've made. So at this stage it's anonymous, you won't know who's made each of the items, but once the results are announced, then obviously names are given. Again, it's really just to ensure fairness. I like this fish-shaped stool. I thought it was quite good fun. It's probably a whale actually, but it is quite clever. Little quirky things like that are always rather good. In a minute I'll show you the winning entries. So certificates awarded. This armchair received not only first prize but best in show, so it gets a trophy as well, and it had a beautiful burr elm seat, and it was very nicely made indeed. Very nice, as you can see there, the high quality turnings, good finish, and it was a very pleasing chair to look at. I particularly liked this chair as well, a very nicely made bow back Windsor. I thought it was very, very good work on the seat, and this is made by a professional chair maker, and I think the quality really does show well there. This one I thought was quite a clever design, bit unusual, perhaps maybe quite modern for some people's tastes. I personally liked it very much and thought it was rather clever, and this was awarded third place. There really was tough competition on the armchairs this year, and I think these people did really well. I mean, there were some other very good chairs which didn't get placings, but I'm afraid that's the way life goes. This is the side chair category, and that was a very nice little low child side chair, beautifully made. And then that's the second place chair. And this one, quite ingenious, is the third place chair, where they'd used the wood grain to very good effect on the slats. We're now to the stool class, and I think this was a very worthy winner indeed. It's a very sort of artistic shape, nice and fluid shape, this one, and very well made indeed. A nice rush seated stool here with very good pole lathe turning, a really nice thick padded rush seat. You probably don't see it so much on the video, but that seat really was lovely and solid, very well rushed. And we have, hey, the one I made in the other videos on this channel, and that got a third place, so I was very pleased about that. Rather nice to win something. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed seeing those, and thanks for watching.